Hey everyone, how are you doing today? I'm the co-founder of IPFSMAIN, and I'm so happy to see you guys again. It's been an amazing week since Filecoin mainnet launch, and I'm super excited to present today as a storage miner to kind of talk about who we are, what we did, and what we are planning to do. So we founded IPFSMAIN back on April 20th. 2018 in Shenzhen, China. And in the past 2.5 years, we grow from 4 people to over 50 employees working in the headquarters. And this does not include our mining farm staffs and different branches globally. We manufacture Filecoin mining rigs. We create profit from the sales of our rigs. And at the same time, we deploy our Filecoin mining farms at cost-effective data centers, where we could earn from Filecoin mining and co-location services as well. We also provide large-scale Filecoin mining solution, includes basically everything from hardware to software with operation and maintenance plans. And over the past 2.5 years, we've seen tremendous amount of Filecoin mining organizations with serious funding and resources to grow the Filecoin economy. The Filecoin community. As part of this amazing Filecoin mining community, I'd like to share our progress with you. We've held and participated over 100 events around the world. These events include blockchain summits, conferences, online and offline meetups, hackathon, and online streaming events. So with these events, we had influenced over 3 million people globally. People started to actually learn what is HTTP, what is IPFS, Filecoin, blockchain, Web3, and why the Web3 matters and why they should care about it. So we deployed over 35 domestic communities and branches in China at Beijing, Shanghai, Nanjing, Guangzhou, etc. And we've helped build 3 international Web3 related blockchain community in Canada, South Korea, and Japan. And we have collaboration relationship with 2 online communities as well. So in the past Space Race event, we've kind of managed to rank at top of the leaderboard. So people are curious about our team. Well, thank you for the curiosity. Usually I am the person in the front to kind of present everything, but I'm actually holding a very small amount of this achievement comparing with with the rest of my team. So here I like to introduce some of our core team members that were kind of behind of the scene. Tony Lee is the chairman of the board. You probably have known him because he posted our mining installation video on Twitter, which had over 20,000 views in a week. That's actually a really fun video to watch. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly suggest to take a look. I won't play it today, but you could search Tony's Twitter handle, which is Tony-Filecoin, or search IPFS YouTube channel to watch. Then we have Alex Chen. He's the CEO of IPFSMAIN. Alex is a long-term supporter of Filecoin with over 13 years of professional software experience. He is a tech side CEO like Juan Benet. He reads every single line of Filecoin's code and have a more throughout understanding of Filecoin project than most of our team members. Then we have Changsheng Li, who has over 8 domestic invention patents. He is the one behind all of our software developments, including mining softwares, operation and maintenance platforms, the Filecoin mining architecture designs and deployments. This is me. Before devoting my work to IPFSMAIN, I was a cryptocurrency mining farm owner, focusing on Bitcoin and Ethereum on a medium scale. I'm also super passionate about Web3 and the vision of Filecoin project. Food Wu is the storage head of IPFSMAIN. He used to work for Huawei as a senior storage network engineer. Filecoin is making the web more secure and efficient with a decentralized data storage marketplace, protocol, and cryptocurrency. So regarding the storage and network field, Food Wu helped us a lot with his expertise. And at last, but definitely not the least, Yalun Cao is our mining farm head, who is also a mathematical scientist. He helped us with all the Filecoin related modeling and developed our current network topology for Filecoin mining. It's truly amazing to see how fast we grew from 4 people, to 50 people just working in the Shenzhen headquarters, which does not include our operation and maintenance team and different branches globally. We grew along with the Filecoin ecosystem in the past 2.5 years, and I think now is the best timing to kind of recap what we did. IPFSMAIN started from the community in 2017, then founded the current company on April 20th, 2018. We've joined the Lab Day 2018 in San Francisco. I've presented on the GDS soon after at the Santa Clara. And in 2019, Protocol Labs hosted an amazing IPFS Camp in Barcelona. And Alex, who's the CEO, and we got our first IPFS Camp certificates. And I have some photos to share with you after this slide. And right after the IPFS Camp, we've held the Distributed Storage Application Summit in Shenzhen, China. And we invited Protocol Labs to present at the summit. Later last year, we've attended DevCon 5 and sponsored the Tokyo and Osaka IPFS meetup in Japan. For more recently activities, we've joined the Trusted Setup, both phase 1 and 2. We sponsored HackFS, which was really amazing virtual, I think it's 30-day hackathon to create the foundation for the decentralized web. I think there were over 130 projects built during the HackFS in the showcase hosted by Ether Global. If you haven't seen it, you got to take a look, as founding and preparation on applications will become really, really important in the following 2 to 5 years. And there would be lots of users in the near future. Then I presented on the Miner Show and Tell. Thank you for having me. Then there was Space Race 1 and 2, and we added IPFS node as a bootstrap node for the Lotus network to make it stronger. Then I have some photos to share with you. This is the photo Protocol Link took back on 2018 Lab Day. That was the first time I physically met Juan, Colin, Jeremy, and so many other Protocol Labs members. Now I guess it's just harder to physically meet someone with this COVID. It was a great event for the whole Protocol Labs community, as there are a number of different projects that are going and related. It was an amazing opportunity to dive in and take a look at Protocol Lab projects as a whole. So when I look back on that lab day, I think that's where the story of IPFSMAIN started. With all the experience I had on that very first lab day, I'm not sure if we would be this confident to utilize this much funding and resource in the Filecoin community. So this is definitely a milestone. And soon after, I had this keynote at 2018 GDIS to share the concept of distributed web and our vision. It was an awesome event and a trigger for IPFSMAIN to start the global expansion and overseas operation as well. This is a group photo of Asians who loves decentralized web that celebrating IPFS Camp at a subway station in Barcelona. The IPFS Camp is it's a 3-day hacker retreat. It was designed for the builders of the distributed web. It was truly amazing to learn from all these keynotes, lightning talks, demos, and workshops. And yeah, that's just the IPFS Camp certificate I talked about earlier. And soon after, we've held this distributed storage application summit in Shenzhen and invited Protocol Labs to present on the summit. It was an incredible journey for us to invite part of the Filecoin team to visit China and to kind of connect between Chinese miners and the Protocol Labs team together. It helps dramatically in kind of creating both the robustness and transparency of the Filecoin project, especially when it was still in the very early stage. And here are some photos of the Tokyo and Osaka IPFS meetup in Japan. Personally, I can't wait to get back out there and enjoy the time together physically. And here are some of our major goals in 2 to 5 years. We believe Filecoin mining is it's a long haul, and it's just not designed for speculators by default. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying speculation is wrong or not profitable in general. I do have friends who are making millions of dollars every year on speculations. But if you look at the collaterals, Filecoin mining is just complex and not like Bitcoin or Ethereum mining, where miners can always unplug and leave. If people choose to believe in the future of the Filecoin project and want to participate in Filecoin mining, I would suggest at least 1 year minimum commitment period should be met to ensure the high quality of service and prevent serious data loss. I'm personally a huge fan of Elon Musk, and I believe the IPFS would be the best thing humanity could bring to Mars to connect people together. And that's why we plan to establish the first IPFS node on Mars, so that the IPFS becomes the real interplanetary file system. We have already started our research on several Mars rig solutions. It would be solely designed and manufactured for extreme environment, transportation, and excellent operation stability. The rig components it needs to meet things like lower power consumption, lighter weight, anti-static, shock-proof, radiation resistant, etc. And we plan to allocate more funding to this project in 2021. Once we make it, people on Mars don't have to wait for 8 to 40 hours to browse on the web. So this is the end of my miner spotlight. I hope this would give you a better understanding of IPFSMAIN, about who we are and what we do. Thank you so much.